Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's been a minute. I've had some personal stuff going on, but I am here today with 9 sales to ship. So I have them all staged out here. Let's get with it. There's nothing grand, over the top, exciting. These are all bread and butter items, and you know, those pay the bills. So I'm gonna let you know what's selling for me and get them packed up. First off, we'll start off with this one. These are some Brooks Brothers new with tag earmuffs. They are a plaid wool, almost a Novacek, with some rabbit fur. Again, new with tags. Doesn't have the price on them, but they did sell for $38. So I've been out of state doing some family stuff, and when I got back, I ran a sale. So I had to drum up some sales. So I did 30% off with discounted shipping, the 202 discount on Posh. So $38 was what these sold for. My fee was $7.60. Cost of goods was only $2.73 for that day at a local Boys and Girls Club thrift store. That shipping discount, so I made $25.65 on these earmuffs. So there we are. I'm just going to use this square box. I find that to be the best. And then I am going to crumple up some moving paper. It's just, you can buy it wherever. I personally stamp it a few times just to get my name and contact info out there. I need a bigger stamp really, but it's what I have. So I'm just going to crumple it up and put it on top so it's not, sloshing around for postal carriers. So, and I am going to add my little thank you little card here. It's just a piece of cardboard I've recycled from some other items that I bought. I have a whole video on what I do for that, but I have a stack of them here. I just do a quick little handwrite that says thank you for your purchase, then a heart, and then Thrifty in the morning. Do what you will as far as thank you. Some do, some don't. If I have time, I do. So I had time the other day, wrote a bunch out, so I'm just going to drop that little guy in. I think it's just a great little personal touch. Again, if I have time, it doesn't make it or break it for me, but I know I like getting packages that have that. So, all right. Earmuffs, going to Florida. Who knew, right? Who knew? I do like to add little thank you stickers. These are just hearts. You can find them on Wish. You can find them on Amazon, pretty much anywhere. They're pretty inexpensive and they're pretty quick. You can find ones that say thank you for supporting my small business. You can say ones that like give me a 5-star rating. All kinds of variety. I just stick to the basic thank you because I do lots of platforms. I do eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook. So I try to just keep it neutral. So there is that one. Moving on. Next up, it is a St. John Basics Santana knit black pencil skirt. Sorry if there's a little bit of a glare there from the camera. Beautiful black, size 12. I got this in a Thread Up Designer Rescue box. There is not a thing wrong with it. I think it was just sent out just because it's basic. So you can't go wrong with a black skirt though. So my cost of goods was $20. It sold for $56. So high cost of goods, but sometimes to get those higher end items, you got to pay up and take a chance. So the fee was $11.20 because it sold on Posh. I had that shipping discount of $202. So I made $22.76. Not a whole lot, but hey, I'll take it. I had fun getting the box and made a little at it. So, all right, we are going to do something a little extra. So, I keep this glass container here of all kinds of scrap ribbon. So sometimes when I have time, I add a little extra. And there's different ones. There's music notes, there's soccer, there's stripes. I just suggest ones without glitter because that can be a little frustrating, but this one's little airplane. So we're just going to put a little bit of airplane ribbon around just as a nice touch again, if I have time. This is not something you have to do, This is not mandatory. This is just what I do. So just tied it up, folded nicely, slipped my little card. I like to put it kind of in the layers, not right on top. Just, I think it kind of shifts around, but I kind of hide it in the layers. This is going in a padded flat rate envelope sold on Posh, so we are good to use that. And this is going to Paw Paw, West Virginia. That's a new one. Paw Paw, West Virginia. Let me know if you've ever heard of that place. I bet it's beautiful. I've heard West Virginia is beautiful. Lots of mountains and whatnot. Okay. Next up, we have a white Sundance peasant top. This is called the Flanders. Now, I do caution you, buying white secondhand or from the thrift, you have to be careful. You have to check it out. You have to give it, like, not just the once over, but twice and 3 times over before you are sure that you want to do it from the thrift. So I'm going to use a little bit of black ribbon on this. This sold for $21. Again, part of that 30% off sale I did on Posh. Fee was $4.20. Cost of goods was $2 that day. This was from a local thrift called People Helping People, kind of a charity thrift store local to me here. Had the shipping discount of $2.02, so I made $12.78. Sundance isn't moving like it used to for me, so let me know below if it's moving for you. That might be one of those that's moving to the no-low list, or you know, if it's a $2 cost of goods, I might still keep picking it up. Just gotta check those comps for sure. And that's going to New Hampshire. I love just knowing where stuff's going. I don't know. I'm weird like that, I guess. But okay. These beauties. We'll do these next. I love selling shoes. Shoes are just easy to me. Honestly, I don't really clean them. I mean, if there's chunks of dirt, I'll knock them off. But beyond that, I don't do a whole lot. Leather, I will spruce up leather. That I do enjoy. But leather handbags, leather shoes. These are in amazing condition, though. This is Sarto, and I believe this is by Franco Sarto, but not the same. These are made by that same brand, but this is like their higher end line. I've heard Jack Valentine talking about it, that he picks up Sarto, and that's what, when I saw these, went ding, ding, ding. These are beautiful. They're black leather, flats, the d'Orsay, and they're in a great size. I believe they are 10, yes, 10, and I couldn't pass them up. They're just gorgeous. So I am gonna wrap them up, and with shoes, I stick my little card in one of the shoes, and then I wrap them up. Excuse the noise, I apologize. There's no quiet way to do that. And then I stick them in the USPS priority mailing shoebox here. And that's how I do shoes. I keep it simple. So these Sartos sold for $55. I got an offer, I believe, for $40. I sent an auto offer with Posher VA, link below if you need to sign up. That is a Poshmark bot that sends out offers and discounts on your behalf. It'll show your closet, delist, relist, that kind of thing. Check it out, link below. So I had sent out like a $61 offer. They countered with $40. I sent $55 and they accepted. So there we are. I always say give it a counter or 2. Beyond 2, I don't know if I have time for that, but at least 1, if not 2, if they seem to be reasonable. Again, sold for $55. Fee was $11. My cost of goods that day was $4 at Goodwill. So I had a great cost of goods that day. So I made $40 on these shoes. I'll take that all day long. So These are going to Arlington, Virginia. Love it. Stick those there. Okay, I'll save that one for in a minute. These ones, okay. So, Keens, I know you recognize these. Pick them up. So, Keens, these are adult, but I love picking up adult, children's, men's. I just sold some leather Keen Hirachis, I think they're called. Any style of Keens sells, in my opinion, for me. Kids will sell from like 25 to 28. Adults, 35 to 38. So keep that in mind. The leather, I think, sold for 40. So leather's always an upsell. But these are women's Keen. They sold for 22. Again, because I ran that sale, so it sold for a little less than my normal for Keens. Fee was $4.40. Cost of goods was $2. $2 at that Boys and Girls After School America Club. Shipping discount $2.02. So altogether, I made $13.58. Easy sale. Keens just, they do so much. Since these are a rugged shoe, I'm not going to wrap them up at all. I'm just going to stick them. This is the USPS Regional Rate A rectangle box. I'm just going to stick them in because they're rugged. They're not like leather. I'm going to scratch, anything like that. I did slip in my little thank you note. And we're just going to roll with that. So here we are. Apologize for the tape noise. I know that drives some people crazy, but necessary evil of this business, right? Thank you, sticker. These are going to Maryland. Deborah in Maryland. Thank you. Okay. Next up. So these are some new with tags. Carhartt Force Relax Fit men's shorts. So here is Carhartt symbol. I know most of you know what that is. If you see it, it's still doing okay. It has slowed down. It's not as hot of a seller as it once was. But these were new with tags, so I had to buy them. I was like, ah! There's some of those things that it's like you see it and you get excited, but when it's new with tags, you kind of freak out a little. So my cost of goods this day was kind of high. I bought something kind of expensive, and when it averaged out, it was kind of high. So these sold for $21. Brand new, they're only about 40. So, you know, shorts, they're not the greatest money maker, but I knew I could make something off of them. So they sold for $21 on Posh. Fee was $4.20. Cost of goods was $8.17. That's super high for shorts, but again, I knew I could make something back, being that they were new with tags. $2.02 shipping discount, so I made $6.61. So not the greatest, but it's moving product in my closet, and for having been gone for a little while, I needed stuff to move. So I'm okay with $6.61 this time. So still product moving, can't complain. Sometimes with Poshmark, that's just what you gotta do. You gotta just close one eye and hit accept and just get it going. So these are going to Star in Tennessee. Thank you for that. Okay, so real talk. Let's get real. So these Carhartt utility pants, these came in a America's Thrift Supply Carhartt box. My average cost of goods for that box was $11.90. So after fees and everything, these sold for, after what they sold for, fees, cost of goods, everything, I made 10 cents. A whole dime. But again, I'm making more off of other items in that box. So keep that in mind. Not everything is a winner in these mystery boxes that you see resellers getting. So sometimes you have to just take the break even. Thankful it's not a loss. It's not by much, but I'll take my dime. So I'm just glad that they did sell, that somebody found worth in them, and, you know, again, product moving, so I'll take it. Jeans, I typically just put in the Tyvek mailer from USPS. You know, unless they're designer, high-end, I just stick with that. I stuck my little thank you note in. So, Westbrook in New York, I hope you enjoy the Carhartt jeans. That I could save them from a landfill somewhere and pass them along to you. So, even a break-even gets a thank you sticker. All right. Next up, I have these gorgeous reef sandals. So these are all rubber and foam. They are Velcro back here. I saw these at a Goodwill and I was like, these are unique. Like, these are so cool. They are a size 10, ladies, good condition. They sold for $28 on Posh. My cost of goods was $8 at Goodwill. Fee was $5.60, shipping discount $2.02, so I made $12.38. So again, not the highest, but hey, I'm not complaining. So we're gonna wrap these up as well. I know they're rubber, I know they're rugged, but this box is a little bigger and I don't want them sloshing around in transport. So here we go. Hope y'all have had a great February. I know a lot of people do thriftless February. That I did not. I had a little time of not thrifting, not by choice, but you know, life happens, so we move on. Okay, Kansas. Those are going to Kansas, so I hope Kristen in Kansas enjoys those. Okay. Last one is an eBay sale. So all the others were Posh. This is eBay. So this is some Nike Bliss Luxe Slim Fit joggers, new with tag. So Nike new with tag always run comps. Nike is a good bread and butter seller, and especially new with tags. I think these were like $80, brand new. So they're size small, so don't let the smaller sizes turn you off. I think, you know, all sizes are valid. Just the smaller ones might sit for a little bit longer. So these are eBay. These are going first class. They fold up really small, so they're going to go in one of these sandal mailers that I got for free with a coupon from something a while ago. So we are going to put the note. I did already. Okay, and you know what? Nike Sporty, so we're going to do a little bit of soccer ribbon. Tell me if you do some kind of packaging, whether it's tissue, ribbon, that kind of thing. I just always come across ribbon at my thrift stores, and it's always super cheap. So I figure why not? And it adds some color and helps keep it folded. So I think it's kind of a nice touch when I have time. So these are super sticky. So I fold it over as far as I can to get it to a nice communal mailer size. Those boxes can be small sometimes, so to get them in there, or some regular mailboxes are small, so I try my best to get the package as small as we can. That way somebody doesn't have to go to the post office to pick up, because that's inconvenient and you want convenience for your buyers. So okay, so new with tag Nike bottoms here, they sold on eBay. So sold plus buyer paid shipping, so total was $65.65. My cost of goods was $5.70 from Goodwill. My fee was $9.48. I know that seems high. Shipping was $4.20, going first class. So I made $46.27. So yes, that fee is high, but in the end, they sold for a great amount, so I'm okay with it. And it could have been a promoted listing. I did not write that down, but I typically promote my listings 2 to 3%. Some items I do at 5, just depending on what it is. But that's my typical promotion on eBay. You know, you send offers on other sites. I typically run a 20% off offer or 20% off sale on Facebook Marketplace pretty consistently. So, you know, I just give that extra oomph to eBay. Being a worldwide market, I find that it's worth it and that it pays off. So that is my last sale for the day. So have a great weekend. I hope that this finds you well and that you have good weather and you can enjoy it, and just know that each day is a gift, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.